Hey, welcome to Rockstar Presenters. I'm so glad you're back. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my why. Everybody has a why when they get started in this business, or even when they get started as a customer. And my road to being a fitness professional and, of course, also a Beachbody coach started as a child. So in this case, what happened is that my mom has been morbidly obese as long as I have been around. So that means about 29 years, okay? So for about 29 years, my mom has been morbidly obese. And as a child, from a young age, I somehow knew how unhealthy she was. And for an obese person, she was actually pretty healthy. She was able to, she had pretty good mobility, really great energy, and not a ton of health problems at the time that I was a child. So despite all that, I knew things weren't good. I think I was about 11 the first time she had started having heart problems. And it hit me like, this isn't good. This isn't healthy. And that fear that I think every child has, regardless of whether or not their parents are healthy or not, that you could lose your parents one day, that set in with me at a young age. And so I grew up with a fear of what might happen to my mom, simply because she wasn't taking care of herself. And in return, what happened to me was I went the opposite way in high school. I became obsessed on the other end of the spectrum and struggled with eating disorders pretty much all throughout high school. And then I realized, wait a second, that can kill you too. That's not good either. And worked really hard to get back to a point of just being healthy. And fitness and nutrition were my way to do that. So I got more interested in fitness and nutrition as I went into college and got more concerned with working out and eating right. And then I got out of college and got married and had babies. And the first time around, I was like, oh yeah, my body will just snap back into shape. And I was pretty young, and it did for the most part. And then the second baby came, and things were a little different. And then there was that point where my weight loss had plateaued, and I was stuck in this rut. I was just kind of in a limbo place. And I remember going to a gym thinking, I think I'm ready to change. I'm going to take this step, and, I've got to lose weight. So I went to the gym, and I saw myself in a full-length mirror. At that time, I didn't have any full-length mirrors at my home. And I went, whoa, who is that person? I don't even know who that is. I had no idea who that person in the mirror was. I had never been overweight, and that was shocking to me. It was absolutely shocking. Then I met with the trainer who put me on a scale. I also didn't have a scale at home. And I saw that number, that dreaded number, pop up, and I went, whoa, no way. No, scales don't lie. Oh my gosh, something has got to change. And I went away from that really discouraged. And it took me a couple months to pick myself back up again from what I had just learned. And that breaking point came, and I had to make a decision for my children. Am I going to be the mom that they worry about their whole entire lives being healthy? To this day, I'm not. I don't live near my mom, but my sister does. And every time she calls, even though I talk to her every single day, every time she calls, I'm afraid it's going to be the call. Did I want to do that to my children? Did I? That's the thought that was running through my head. And then we were going to the grocery stores and seeing what I was putting in the grocery cart and thinking, am I really going to grow up teaching my kids that this is okay and this is acceptable. And making that decision that, yes, while it's hard and challenging to get your kids to eat healthy, and it's hard and challenging to wake up every morning and say, I'm going to eat right today, and I'm going to exercise today, and I'm going to get better. Even though it was hard to make that choice, I sure didn't like the alternative. And so that was it. That was my turning point. I started losing weight. I started exercising. I started eating right. And once I got to a place I was comfortable, I realized being a fitness professional and a group exercise instructor was the direction I wanted to go. And then, of course, I had accountability and lots of positive people around me. My kitty wants to come and say hello. Lots of positive people around me. And that's how I continued to lose the last chunk of weight that I had to lose. And then I realized, wow, I figured out how to do this. I lost weight. I made this choice. And every single day I have to continue to make that choice. It's like brushing your teeth. If you brush them once, are they going to be nice and sparkly clean for the rest of your life? No. So that's the same thing with being fit and healthy. Once you get to that point, you still got to brush your teeth every day, right? Once you get them clean, you just got to brush them. So that's the same thing with staying fit and staying healthy. So I knew I needed accountability still to stay fit and healthy, to get the nutrition I needed, and to continue to exercise. And then, voila, along came Beachbody. And Shakeology makes nutrition insanely simple. And of course my kids use it too. And then the fitness programs are incredible. And the support system is amazing. And every single day I'm reminded of my why. Because I talk to moms every single day who need to change for themselves and for their children. And that's my why. That's my why. I need to be a better person for myself and to lead by example for my team, for my customers, and of course for my kids. And that's my why. That's my honest answer. And it's personal, but yours is too. So whatever your reason why, even if you're watching this video, something brought you here. And figure out what your why is. And if you can't figure out why, at least figure out why not. Why not? What have you got to lose? Eat healthy, exercise, maybe you'll feel better. So go for it. Figure out your why and become a coach, and at the very least become a customer, and work towards your goals. That's all I got for you today. Make that decision, stick to it, and you will succeed. Take care, and we'll see you next time on rockstarpresenters.com.